Welcome to Speedy Walkthroughs, where we show just the important stuff to beat in the game. For first time viewers, this will look different to a normal walkthrough. It'll show just the essentials, so you don't need to spend a long time watching this video. Today we're playing Goldeneye for the N64, and I'll be playing it on 00 Agent, which is the hardest difficulty available normally. This difficulty is a little bit different because it has a few extra objectives, so it can be a bit tricky to figure out what to do at times. Before we get stuck into it, if you do end up finding this useful, consider subscribing to keep up to date. It helps out the channel a whole bunch, and I should have a new walkthrough coming out every week. So we're going to start our mission off here in Dam, and it's a first-person shooter. So a really useful mechanic in this game is the strafing on the C buttons. So just be aware you can strafe C left and C right. A fast way to move is by sort of moving forward, but also strafing at the same time. So almost moving diagonally, but angled such that you're still moving forward. So you want to get headshots on enemies if you can, because that will deal more damage more quickly. And on a difficulty like 00 Agent, you really want that because ammo is fairly limited. So what you want to do is take the same pathing that I'm taking to kill the enemies and make sure that you're being a bit stealthy there, because if you just try and run forward, you'll probably die very quickly. What I might recommend is playing this game on Agent first, just so you get a feel for it, know the levels and everything. And Agent's a lot easier because you've got more health and the enemies die quicker and everything like that. So I'm going to take out that alarm. That's part of one of the objectives. I'm then going to go into here. You press pause to get the covert modem, and then you just want to hit the covert modem on there, like so. You can then shoot off the lock. That's just pressing the R button to pull up the crosshair there and shoot off the lock. And then we make our way through to the dam. So another alarm there. So one objective is to destroy all the alarms. And then we just make our way through this little corridor here. And then we want to go to that computer and hit, I think it's the B button, and then make our way up. And then back up the stairs. And then we go through to here. There's another alarm in there. And lucky last, we just go through to here. There's a little alarm in there to take care of. Now that we've got that objective complete, just jump off the thing, and then you should get it. You'll know that you beat the level properly if you get like a little cinema cutscene thing here. And then we go there. So that's all the objectives done. Alrighty, next up we have facility. So you start in the vents up here. You just come out from the toilet there. Whenever you kill a guard, you want to make sure you pick up the gun that it drops there. And then make your way down the stairs. So I'm making my way back through here. Eventually you'll have a guard with a clearance key card. It was that guy there. So make sure you pick that up. It's a good idea to clear out all the guards if you can, because otherwise they're just going to cause you issues. And then into here. So you want to come around the corner. Now we've actually opened that door there. Now this level has a weird mechanic with somebody called Dr. Doak. There's a few different places that he can be. So you pretty much just want to check all the side rooms and make sure that you eventually find him. Sometimes he's in the very end of the level, but for me he was in this room here. So when you're going down that little hallway before, it's 2 rooms on the side that he might be. If not, he could be in that room that he was in for me. And if not, he could be at this section at the end of the level. So you'd have to check all like the little offices and stuff here. Since I've already found him, I'm just going to go here, use the door decoder, and make our way through. Then what we need to do is just hit mines onto all those. Wait for Trevelyan to do his little thing and talk. And then once he hits that line that he hit for me, he can blow them up and leave. Alright, next up we have a runway. So this one's pretty short level. You grab the key from the desk there. And then if you go around the edge, there's a tank here that you can take. Tank's really good because it'll take out these. So these things that I'm shooting the tank at, you actually do have to kill on 00 Agent. So it's those 4 targets that you need. And then you just take off from the plane. Alright, next up. So we're going to just take a little line around these trees. Take out that guy. One thing that I'll also mention is like stealth in this game. Your original gun, this one that I'm using here, is silenced. So if you use that, you're not going to alert other guards through like the audio. So take it to these houses here and then make your way towards a little satellite thing. Then when you come into here, open the safe. So I believe the safe key was picked up in one of the 2 houses that we were at previously. Jump in here. And then you basically just want to turn off that computer. Don't shoot the computer out, turn it off. There, I've used a launcher to break the grate there, but if you don't want to use a launcher, you can just look down and then like hit out the locks. Alright, next up we just come out into this room here. The part of the objectives here will be breaking all the security cameras, so make sure you've done that. There's another security camera up there. And another security camera up there. We're in the little mainframe room thing here. Just going to take out all the guards from there. And the reason you do that is because eventually we're going to get Boris to go through to the mainframe room for us. And we don't want the Boris like getting hit by guards and stuff. We got the Goldeneye key, so you're going to analyze the Goldeneye key. And then we'll bring Boris to the mainframe room here. He'll have a go at hacking the computer. I believe you have to throw the Goldeneye key away as well. So just be aware you do that after you've analyzed it. Alright, next up we got Silo. So a few things to do in here. Well, it's on a timer, so that can be stressful, but just be aware with the timer, it's pretty lenient. So you don't need to worry about that. Each room that you go into, you need to throw a plastique. So just be aware that you need to do that. You're also looking for one room that has sort of like this satellite missile thing that you want to take a photo of. Make sure you don't hit any guards. Make sure you pick up all the circuit boards and key cards that I'm picking up, and make sure you throw a plastique every time you're in the room. Very important that you do that. And yeah, the guards can be pretty rough to deal with here. So you want to sort of like point your gun at the scientists so they freak out and then they'll drop what they're holding. That's important that you do that. Some body armor to the left there. Also, if you're playing, like, body armor is different on the different versions of the game. Like, whether you're playing on 00 or Agent, it's different, but also whether you're playing on the English or Japanese version. I think Japanese has more body armor. Alright, plastique, throw it at the wall. Camera, take a photo of the thing. You just chase this dude out. And into the lift, and there you go. Alright, next up we have this level. So the whole point of this level is to release hostages. So when you get to a hostage room, make sure you hit the guards, but not the green hostage dude. And then you want the hostage release text. So we've got a tracker bug. You want to throw it onto the helicopter there. You can try and throw it out the window like I did there, or you can just go up to the helicopter and throw it on. Make sure to do the tracker bug early, because if you miss the throw, you will fail the whole mission. Now you want to use the bomb diffuser there. Keep going around to find more hostages. So we're going to head downstairs here because the last couple of hostages are down here. Release that guy. Release that guy. And into the engine room. Use a bomb diffuser on that and then make your way back up. And then you can basically open that gate and start heading out the boat. Now, you really need to wait till it says hostage released on all of them, because, hostage escaped on all of them, because as they escape, that's when the mission actually clears, not when you just release them. So don't just get on the boat before that and think you've done it. But you should be able to tell if the objective clears. Alright, break the camera in front of that, just jump into there and do what I did, and then you want to head out towards this extra little house here. There's a camera on the side. So yeah, breaking the cameras is one of the objectives here. That's why I'm going around and breaking all of them. Then want to head into this little area here. Break the camera again. Now, this is where it's weird, because in this one you do blow up the computers. So in the previous mission you would have failed it if you'd blown them up. But in this mission you need to blow them up. It's very strange. On the helicopter you're putting that little thing there, and then we're just going into the bunker again. Alright, this is quite a long mission here. Use your watch magnet to pull out the key. Get the throwing knives, throw them at the guard. Be very, very stealthy here. You just want to take out the guards as they come. I'm actually going to wait till a lot of them have come out here. If If you don't do that, you're just going to have guards all over you for like the whole mission. It's very bad. Alright, so we picked up a document from that room there. And you can actually shoot guards through windows there, so that's good. So the mainframe room, this area might look familiar. We were already in here previously in the game. It's only this is now expanded and like further built out. So open the safe there. Take out the camera. Take out another camera. Get the Goldeneye tape. And now we're releasing Natalia. So we didn't release her before because if you do, the guards are sort of just all over you when you're trying to, you know, walk her through the bunker. And that's not good. Alright, we now have statue. So the cool thing about this is it's got the same objectives on all 3 difficulties. So I used to really like this level for that reason. You want to get to the red crate here. Talk to Valentin. Just let him do what he needs to do. He'll talk for a little while. When objective A completes, you can run out just around the little corners here and get to the statue. You need to put away your weapon here. Very important that you do that. Make your way out. And then just leg it back to the start of the level. So once you're back in the start here, the helicopter's going to explode. So you just run Natalia out of the helicopter range. And then the orange box, it can go in like a random spot. So it might not be where I got it, but just wander around that starting area, you'll get it. And yeah, that's where it is. Got archives here. So you just want to slap these guys. Make your way out and upstairs. A lot of people recommend like stealth through this mission, but I sort of just like zoomed through and tried not to get hit. Can be a bit confusing. You want the room with Natalia in it, so make sure you open that up. Down into this room with the safe. The safe is going to be locked there, just be aware of that. So you get the safe key and then it's open. Then you just shoot out a window and you're done. Alright, we got streets now. So streets is sort of on a timer. It's not too bad, really, this timer. So just jump into here. You're going to get the body armor from this little house. Then going to jump in here and you'll find Valentin again. Now, you can jump in the tank, but by foot is actually not too bad as well. So I'm just going to go by foot here. Try and follow the same pathing I'm following through the streets. And then pretty much all you got to do is make your way to the end. You might also notice the timer's gotten higher, so that helps. Alright, so next up we have Depot, which is where all the trains are. So we're just going to head out here, take care of all the guards. Head through this section. Now, a good strategy is to actually close that door behind you. If you don't do this, well, the guards are all going to come into this little building, but if not, they can't open the door. And again, a really, really good strategy is to kill them through the door, which we'll see in a sec. So throw a mine on the door, detonate it, and all the guards behind there will die because they're all trying to run in the door and get you. Use a similar strategy here. You just basically want to go in the room. And you want to take out the little gun turrets there. And with the door closed, just take out the guards. And then make your way through to this section. This is where the actual train is that you want. Just jump up there and into the train. Alright, with Depot finished, we're actually going to go on the train now. This is a pretty scary level. You basically want to use like inching out behind the boxes. So I believe if you're you can like press C left and C right to duck out behind boxes. You might need to be holding R as well, I think. You can also duck under boxes, but pretty much just shield yourself behind any boxes you need to be shielded behind, and then take out the guards as they go. If you do blow up a box next to a guard, it will quite often cause an explosion, which will deal some damage. And take out the brakes as you go as well. Very important. So another set of brakes there. Another set of brakes just behind you here. That one's pretty easy to miss. Now this room coming up is always the worst. Yes, there's a few different things you can do here. You can take care of Oromov there, and depending exactly what you do, you get different amounts of time. So if you shoot who I shot there, you'll get this amount of time to take out the lock. Otherwise, you might not actually have enough time to do it. But then Natalia is going to want to hack the computer. Hopefully you've taken out the lock by this point, and then you can pretty much just run out of the train as you need to. See, I've only got like a little bit of time left there. I think if you kill Oromov and Xenia, you get a little bit more time, so just be aware of that if you're having trouble. Alright, next we got Jungle. So just make your way up through here. Alrighty, so just keep making your way forward. You might want to keep your eye out for the little gun turrets in the distance, so they will mess you up. So make sure that as soon as you see like any pixels of them, you sort of zoom in and take care of it. Xenia's coming across on the bridge. If you're pretty accurate, you can take her out before she gets across on the bridge. So that's generally the strategy you want. Keep on moving forward through this bit. Then rather than going straight up the ladder, you sort of just want to come around here. You can peek your way across the ladder to get that gun and then blow up all those. So that's actually an objective, blowing up those things. So you need to make sure you do that. And then we're done. All right, next up we have this level here, and it's actually like pretty brutal. Like it's even quite hard on the agent difficulty, and that's because you got to defend Natalia as part of it, which can be tricky. So take out the little gun turrets on the roof as you get into this section here before they deal damage to you, and then let Natalia out. So Natalia is going to hack that computer there, so let her do her thing. You sort of do have to stay watching her. Go down here and you get some mines and stuff, and then take care of these guards and make your way out. Alright, so we're sort of heading out into the, I guess, the main section of the level, and be really conscious about which bits of glass you break. So Boris is there, he drops his thing. You want to drop the remote mines on the floor like that. The reason I've dropped them so specifically is because when you blow up the computers, you don't want to blow up the glass. You need to keep all this glass intact. Well, you don't need to, but it makes it a lot easier to protect Natalia. So take out those two guns there. And then you got another computer blow up. You can just blow that up normally. And then another one. And another one. So yeah, handle those computers. You can also duck down here to get some body armor if you want. That's pretty useful. And then you've got sort of a remote mine you can put on that door there. That'll actually blow up all the guards behind the door. That's why I've done that. And then you can knock out that screen, knock out a couple of the computers, and then you're going to let Natalia through. So it's really important that you've set up the room quite specifically like this, because now what's going to happen is you're going to keep your eye out for guards, and they can only really come from two spots because all the glass is still intact. If you had blown out all this glass before, the guards would just be coming from absolutely everywhere. So not good strategy. You're going to take some damage, so that body armor from before is going to help quite a bit. And yeah, just take out the guards as they come through. Guards will eventually blow out the glass themselves, so you just got to be conscious of that, but at least it's not for the whole thing where you're trying to protect Natalia. Alright. Let's make your way through this door. That's the last computer there that you just need to blow up. Another body armor there. And you basically just want to chase Trevelyan and then get in the lift. That's it. Alright, next up we have caverns. So a good strategy with caverns is to like open and close doors to give you just like a peek to shoot at the enemies and then like close them up again so that you don't get hit. Alright, so he's going to head down, blow up those computers. Make sure you make the scientists run away before you blow up the computers, otherwise you blow up the scientists as well and fail that objective. You got the little circular path there. Alright, take care of all these guards before you head on. You can also take care of the guards on the bottom floor as well from the top floor. That's going to be quite effective. And you can blow out those windows there. And then here, you just want to take care of the last few guards and then head down. So I'm actually going to head back to sort of that starting area. This has a whole bunch of like weapons and stuff that are really good. So blow up those boxes and you're going to get heaps of like ammo and everything. That's going to get you through the rest of the level. Alright, so making your way through. Try and use that door opening and closing strat that I was talking about before and take out the automatic gun there. Throw a mine through there, blow up that. And then you want to take out these guards from above before you head down. Alright, heading back. Alright, so taking out these guys, try not to hit the scientists if you can. Also, there's like explosives all in that section, so don't hit those while the scientist is still there. Little gun there to shoot out, and here's Trevelyan, so you just got to pretty much chase him into the lift there. Alright, next up we got Cradle. This is sort of the last main level of the game. If you're playing on Agent, this will be the last level, but if you're playing on 00 Agent, you're going to unlock 2 more levels after Cradle. So heading into there, just taking out the gun and everything. Now we want to shoot him from the top and then sort of come down and shoot him from the top again. Basically the way that's going to work is we're just going to keep chasing him back and forth. You can keep shooting him from the top over and over, but I've sort of just been a bit impatient and chased him a little bit more. But really what you should be doing is shooting him from the top each time. And then you're sort of trapping him down the bottom of the cradle by doing that. When he gives you that message, you want to jump down here and fight him on that little platform. And then you've got him. Alright, yeah. So if you're playing on 00 Agent, you'll sort of get the credits and then you'll unlock Aztec. Alright, with Aztec unlocked, we're just going to head in here. Again, like it's usually recommended to be stealthy. I was just running through sort of trying not to take damage. It may work, it may not. So you just want to hit that to unlock the little door there. Take care of these guys. That computer has a little path behind it so you can go through there. And yeah, this is probably the hardest mission. It's pretty brutal. There's some body armor around there. And then pretty much you just want to take care of the guards without getting hit by a whole bunch of stuff. Once this is all opened up, you can head up here towards the rocket and close the exhaust bay. Then you want to head down and come across Jaws. So I'm just clearing out all the guards before I engage with him, like, because I don't want guards there when I'm trying to kill this guy. And you got the smart card from him, so you just sort of head back through here. Use that to open there, get the DAT. And back through here. You can put the protocol data on and jump up and open the exhaust bay. So at this point, we're really just waiting for the level to finish. So with the exhaust bay open, you just wait for the timer and then the level is done. Alright, the last level is Egypt, and this is actually my favorite mission for whatever reason. So there's not much to do here. Basically, it's got the steps here. Now, to get this golden gun, you have to travel on this path in the floor. If you don't do that, it just won't work. Then grab the golden gun. Now you gotta fight the Baron, so you gotta find him 3 times. Each time you just need to hit him once with the golden gun, so that was the second time there. After time number 2, the level sort of goes dark and you just follow him down into the basement bit. Then you hit him the 3rd time, and then you're done. So yeah, that'll be all the missions in the game. Hopefully you found this useful, and thanks so much for watching.